Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So can you see how amazing and how flawless this style looks? So in this tutorial we're going to be sewing this elegant lovely dress. So if this is what you're interested in, then let's get started. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. So these are the fabrics that we are using. In our previous tutorial we did a pattern drafting for this style. Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to be sewing. So if you're yet to see that video, please, the link is in the description box. See that video and come back and continue from here. So these are the pieces that we're using. These are our back pattern, our front pattern, and then the design that we're adding to the dress. Okay, so without wasting time, let's go ahead and start. So this is the front piece, and I'm going to take off the pins that I pinned to it already and open it up. So as you can see, I've already transferred my dart. You can see the V-shaped design that we have. So we're going to hold in our dart both for the back and the front. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like. So as you can see here, this is the back piece. I've taken in my dart, and I'm going to be fixing this zipper to the back. Okay, I'm using an invisible zipper, a small head. You can use the big head, you can use any zipper of your choice if you prefer. But before we do that, we're going to add facing to the back. Okay, we're going to add facing to the back. So whatever fabric piece that you have left, you're going to just fold it into two so you can cut for both sides and place it like this and just follow the pattern and trim as you see me doing. Okay, so we're basically done. So we're going to take this off and then just trim this off as well. Okay, that is very simple to achieve. So this is what we have. So next we're going to bring one side of the back piece like this. So we're going to place it like this, right sides facing each other, and we're going to stitch round the neck. Okay, we're going to stitch round this part by 1/2 inch or by 1/4 inch, and we're going to turn it and top stitch. So I'm going to do that and come back and show you. So this is the front piece. Now we're going to fix the design that we have in front. Okay, that small design that we have there. So this is the piece that I'm using, as you can see. So I'm just going to get a paper and I'm going to illustrate how I came by that pieces there. So what you're going to do is to cut your fabric. Okay, you're going to cut 2.5 inches or 3 inches, if it depends on how wide you want it to be, and then you're going to fold the fabric like this. Okay, with your iron, you're going to just press it and then get the midpoint. Then you're going to get your hemming gum and you're going to put your hemming gum at the middle like this. You know, your hemming gum is 1 inch wide, so you're going to put it at the middle like this, and then you're going to fold this other side like this. The 2 points, you're going to fold it to come to the middle point, and then you're going to give it a good press with your iron. Okay, so make sure that it holds everything together. So after you've done that, you're going to further fold one side. Okay, preferably this part that I'm holding, you're going to hold it like this and then fold it inwards like this. Now when you fold it, you're going to make sure that the two sides are not equal. You're going to make sure that the part at the under part is longer than the top part. Okay, you can even decide to do it the other way around, it's still going to work. So that is what I have done here. Can you see that? You can see that one side is longer than one side. Okay, so this is what we're fixing to the neck. You don't have to cut it in a V shape. So after that, this is how we're going to stitch down. So you're going to pin it down. You can use your pin to pin it down like this. So when you get to this part, you're going to turn it. Okay, with your machine needle still in the fabric, you're just going to turn the fabric this way. You see the way I turned it, right? Okay, so that's how you're going to turn it and then stitch down to the very end. Okay, so afterwards we're going to turn it again like this. Can you see that? And then stitch the top. Okay, like top stitch on it. So that's why we're making the bottom part longer, so it will hold. So I brought it to my sewing machine here so I can show you just how I achieved the design there. So as you can see, I've already made the first stitch. Okay, you can see that I've made the first stitch. I stitched down my 1/4 inch all the way to the other side. So you stitch, you get to this point, and then you turn. Okay, you turn it like this, and that's how we got it. So now we're going to turn this other part like this. Can you see that? This is just how you fix your skirt band to your waist. Okay, or your trouser band. Okay, so afterwards you're going to stitch. Okay, in between the two lines, like the joining point, you're going to stitch. So you're going to be very careful. So as you go, you turn, you push the stitched part inwards. Okay, just as I turn, you're going to be doing that. That's what you're going to be doing. You stitch down, you use your hands to guide it. Make sure that you don't go out to the black part of the dress. Okay, so that's how you go. As you go, you arrange. Now you're going to have to do this very slowly, okay, so that you don't go out of line. And then that's pretty much it. As you can see, this is what we have now. The fabric that I used as a design, the crepe, was very thick and heavy, so you can see the dragging and all that there. So you can give it a good press like this, or you can go ahead and then press down this part as you see me doing. Just fold it a little bit, okay, like you're making a V shape there, and stitch down just by 1/4 inch. So now we're done with it. As you can see, I stitched down mine as well to make it look like a V there, like there was a joining. So that's what you're going to do. So just go ahead and do that. So that's what we have. So afterwards, we're going to just give it a good press, and everything will come out perfectly fine. So we're basically done with that part. So the next thing that we're going to work on now is the bottom design that we have. Okay, so this is the pieces that I'm using now. The part that we cut out from that under part, I placed it on this my pleated fabric. Okay, I pleated this part like this, and then I placed it on here and cut it out, and then I went ahead to just stitch down the top part so the pleats don't shift like that. So this is what I have. Can you see? So we're going to pin it like this, right sides facing each other. You get the midpoint, you pin it down, okay, and then you're going to pin this way like this. You're going to pin it down just as you see me doing. Just pin it down like this. You're going to pin it down like this all the way to the very end. Can you see that? All the way to the end. So that's how you're going to pin it down. All right, and then you come to this other side as well. You turn it. Okay, you're going to be very gentle when you're doing this. You turn it and then you stitch. So afterwards, we're going to weave all that points there, and then this part we're going to fold in by 1 inch. Remember, our hemming allowance is 1 inch, so this is how we're going to fold. But I'm not going to do that yet because I'm going to go and weave it, okay, before I use my hemming gum to hold it in place. So I'm not going to stitch that line. So as you can see, I've fixed it. Okay, so this is what I have here. Now when you get to this part, you're going to take your time and do it, okay, because it's a little bit tricky when you get to that part. Okay, so you're just going to take your time and do it. So now we're going to join the two. We're going to join the shoulders by 1/2 inch. Just going to hold it like this and then stitch down by 1/2 inch. Now after I've done this, I'm going to fix my sleeve. Okay, get the midpoint of the sleeve. You pin it to the midpoint of the shoulder line there. You pin it together, and then you stitch round by 1/2 inch. Okay, stitch down by 1/2 inch. So after I've done that, I'm going to stitch down the sides by the 1 inch allowance that we added, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. So as you can see here, I have done all of that, guys. I have done that. Now one thing with this style is when you're doing it, you're going to have to be very patient. Okay, in fact, fashion design, tailoring has to do with a lot of patience. So this is the sleeve. I've joined the sides of the sleeve, so I kept an opening of 6 inches. Okay, 1 inch, 7 inch in total, then 1 inch for the folding allowance. Okay, so 6 inches. So after I make the folding, it will be 6 inches. So that is the allowance that I've added to that part. So what we're going to do now is to fix this the pleats there. Okay, so what we have left of the pleats, so I'm just going to cut out 4 pleats. Okay, you can see that I have 4 there, 4 of it, and I'm going to cut it open. Okay, so just arrange them properly and then cut it open as you see me do. Just cut it. Okay, we're going to get 2 of this, 1 for each sleeve. So what we're going to do now is to measure the 6 inches that we have. Okay, so we're going to just mark that 6 inches point all the way. I've added allowance of 0.7 inch. Okay, so just going to go ahead and then do that. So afterwards, we're going to make a V shape there. Okay, to the middle of the 2, we're going to make a V shape here. We're going to just connect it this way and connect it to the other side as well. So when I cut it down here, you're going to see how it looks like. Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. So I'm sorry my camera was not recording when I stitch down and then did the cutting. So this is basically what you're going to have. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to be fixing this to the sleeve. So you can see I've already done this off camera, so I'm going to show you how I achieved it. So what you're going to do is, this is the right side. Okay, so this is the right side, this is the right side of the sleeve. So this is the right side facing up, the right side of the design as well, the pleat facing up. Okay, so we're going to be stitching down. So as you see me, this is how you're going to place it. This is how, remember, this is the right side and then the right side as well of the design. So can you see the way I'm holding it? This is how you're going to hold it, like this. Okay, you're just going to hold it and turn it like this. Can you see how I did it? So that's how you're going to turn it, and then you can pin it down. Okay, you can pin it down, then just go ahead and stitch. Now it can be a little bit tough at this point, okay, because it's a bit bulky with the pleat and all. Okay, so afterwards, just take your time, carefully hold it, and then stitch down. Okay, you're going to stitch it down, okay, by the allowance that you used to join your sleeve. That is what you're going to. I use 0.7 inch to join my sleeve by the sides. Okay, so that is what I'm using. Okay, so just stitch down to the middle till you get to the middle. That's that point that you joined your sleeves, till you get to that middle. As you go, you just take your time and carefully do it. Okay, when you get to the middle, you stop. Then you're going to turn it to the left side. Okay, can you see that I turn it to the bad side, the inside, and then afterwards you just hold it like this and stitch. The first part we stitched at the good side, and then we've turned it to the left side. Now we're going to stitch down. Okay, we're going to also stitch down. Even if you have excess at this point, just don't worry, just make sure that you align it properly and stitch it down to that midpoint as well. Okay, and this is what we have. Can you see that? This is how we have. There are so many different methods to join this, but we'll leave that for later. So this is what it looks like. So after this, just go ahead and make all your finishing touches, and this is the look of the dress. As you can see how it turned out to be. Guys, what do you think? What do you think about the dress? Do you think it's okay? Do you think we did good? Just leave your comments in the comment section. Okay, so thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.